Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Never Hike in the Snow, a Friday the 13th fan film. Set 3 months prior to Never Hike Alone, Never Hike in the Snow follows the strange disappearance of Mark Hill, a Crystal Lake resident who went for a hike in the dead of winter and never came home. So including credits, it's about 30 minutes long, so the actual runtime is about 25 minutes. And if you've been following the adventures of Warm Stump Films, you of course will know about this, unless you haven't, and you're just a fan of Friday the 13th films or Jason Voorhees, you've seen the films here and there, you may not have watched all of them, but you're intrigued by this. I should say that I think indie filmmakers really need to start taking notice of these fan films, because I think it used to be that fan films got kind of a bad rap because people thought their expertise or just the quality of the fan films wasn't that good, and that may have been true a few years ago, but now the quality of like Star Wars fan films are as good as the indie filmmakers and films, or even some of the larger budget films. Sometimes the larger budget films just seem to flop. Here we have a showcase of what is possible to do when you're a fan of a genre, and they have to call it a fan film because they don't have the licensing to it. Even the hashtag of this particular film that you're going to watch on YouTube, which is available now, has something about end the law case. I presume they're in some sort of trouble for using the name, and this is kind of what goes part and parcel with this sort of character. If you're a massive fan of Spider-Man, Jason Voorhees, Freddy, whatever, if you're going to do a fan film, you kind of got to know that at any point the people that own it can just go, yeah, you can't use that, we're taking that down, or we're taking you to court. It's unfortunate because really it just brings about more exposure to their character, which people know and love. They want more from the characters, and especially during this time now, October, where films are not really coming to fruition anymore because COVID is messing with all how we film and do TV. So to get something like this for the fans is fantastic, and the quality of it is also very interesting. From the opening few minutes, you'll know what type of short you're in for, because they don't skimp on the gore. So if you're wary, or if you're a bit squeamish, beware. But then again, if you're going into a Friday the 13th film short, you should expect some sort of killing to happen. I really like where they take the story, though. You see more of Jason and kind of like I guess his supposed background. There were moments in this I didn't expect what they expected to do that they did. I really liked the prosthetic makeup. I thought it was fantastic, especially when they're doing real body effects. I thought it looked great, really gross. Kind of makes you go, it's that good. There is a bit of slow pacing in the middle, but that's when they're building the story and the character development to show you what's going to happen. And I do like the way it ends, but it also really leaves you feeling like you've watched the beginning of the film rather than you've watched a short. It feels like it just stops and that's the beginning of a story or a series. It feels like had they been given funding from the actual license holders, if they looked at this short now and went, wait a minute, these guys really love the project, they can really do something here. Even if it was like, let's put it in an alternate universe and they can do like a miniature series, we're going to give them a million, half a million, see what they could do, because this is what they did on their own, and I have to applaud them for that. The shot selections are fantastic right from the opening. The classic, they've incorporated what makes Jason Voorhees Jason. All those films, the tension building is there. The way it's filmed sometimes, where you're looking from the point of view from a cop, it changes the aspect of what you are feeling in the moment. So you have different viewpoints, you're seeing them and then you're seeing from their point of view, and it really just kind of puts you in the zone. It reminded me a little bit of Resident Evil. I think one of the games where you can get to see it like that, walking around those corridors from a cop's perspective. He's cop Cam. I liked all of those. I really enjoyed the way it was shot. I think the acting is good. I don't think it's Oscar worthy, but I think it's really entertaining. I bought the characters and what they're trying to do, especially the sheriff. I understood that there's a lot in the background. I think if you hadn't seen any of the other shorts, you're fine to come into this. It's kind of a standalone. It kind of stands on its own, and it's just a celebration of this whole franchise. And I have to applaud the creators. And I know they've been trying to make this for a while, and they finally got it out there to show the fans. Really loved this. Thought it was great. Definitely worth your time. Check it out. I'll stick the link below. yeah, give them as much praise as you can and comment down below your favorite moment from this short mini episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Mini episode, mini short film. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below your favorite film from the Jason Voorhees franchise. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long on Tuesday.